All right, it's about 9:30 here on July 25th, the video time capsule of 2020. I decided to take a road trip to take my mind off of all that's going on in 2020. So here we are at Shrag Safety Rest Area. This is not exactly a good place to view the night sky, if I remember correctly, because they turn on all these lamps at night. But I have a favorite place for viewing the night sky. I'll make it a surprise for you guys. Anyway, I'm also going on hopefully a 24-hour fast, maybe longer. We'll have to see. I'm already on hour 13 right now. I like it. Every time I go on one of these fasts, it makes me so much more aware of my behavior. A lot of times I'll be in the middle of a fast and I'll instinctively want to reach for something, and then, oh, I'm on a fast. And it makes me much more aware. When I go off the fast, it makes me more aware of how much I'm eating. Like, I'm often asking myself, do I really need to eat? And oftentimes the answer is, I would say at least 60-70% of the time, I really didn't need to eat. And it's made me much more aware of it. The big challenge is going to come when I travel. See, when I go to Taiwan or I go to Poland, I'm often only there for a week or two, or at most 3. And yeah, I might not need to eat at that moment, but I might not get the opportunity to eat the foods that I'm looking for over there the rest of the year. So that's going to be a big trade-off that I haven't really tried yet since going on these fasts. I really only started in earnest at the beginning of the year, and then obviously we had COVID-19. So we'll have to see. But I like it, because on my way out here yesterday, I was in Yakima, and I don't know how many locals from Yakima are watching, but they have this big Mexican grocery store called Fiesta Food. Was it Food Fiesta? But you go in there and there's really loud Latin music playing, and noises like that used to bother me a lot. I used to have to wear some sort of ear protection to go into places like that, but didn't even give a second thought to go back to... Give me a second. I hope you guys can hear me. Yesterday when I was at Food Fiesta, I was on hour 18 or so of a fast. Let's wait for this truck. I want to make sure you guys can hear me. But I like it. See, noises like that used to bother me a lot. But yesterday when I was at Food Fiesta, in the past I would have gone back to my car to get some headphones or something to listen to. Didn't cross my mind to do that. I wanted to enjoy that scene. Last month, I was also on hour 25 or 26 of a fast when I went to a protest in Seattle, the CHAZ, Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone, and didn't bother me at all. The problem is that I can't go on a fast indefinitely. I wish I could, because I always feel so good in the middle of a fast. It's kind of like how I feel good when I'm slightly sleep deprived. Unfortunately, there's no such thing as being slightly sleep deprived all the time, right? Eventually, you'll have to reset the clock. Same thing with the fast. It's too bad. I think it might be a primal instinct, you know, when you're fasting, when you're sleep deprived, all your body can think about is getting back to food, getting back to sleep. It doesn't have energy to stress about unimportant things, right? I think that's probably what it is. But I really like that grocery store with the loud Latin music now. See, I've never dated a Hispanic girl because of this problem, right? The noises that some of these cultures have is just really bothersome, but now I want to. See, I've dated girls from all corners of the world. 5 different continents, believe it or not, but never a Hispanic, so I'll have to consider that now. Maybe I'll meet her at the Food Fiesta, but after the lockdown is completely over, obviously. They have a dining area that will open. Hopefully. Nothing's guaranteed anymore, it seems. But I like it. I want to go on a, hopefully I want to break the 72-hour threshold with the fasting. I've read online that once you go past 72, things really ease up. My longest was only 52 or so. I have a video of that if you want to see. But lately, when I'm fasting, see, at the beginning of the year when I first started doing these fasts, I would often masturbate a lot. But I want to correct that too. I don't want to just replace one bad habit with another. So lately when I'm fasting, I also take a break from masturbating. And so, let me think. I've been fasting since about 8 last night. In terms of the... Yeah, I haven't masturbated for, I would say, almost 24 hours now. But I want to correct that. Because when I go back to the office, I don't want to keep hiding out in the bathroom to masturbate, because I suspect people know what I'm doing. And plus, hiding out in the bathroom for 5-10 minutes at a time, it gets very distracting to whatever I'm trying to do. And just the fact that I don't feel free, you know, I'm still being controlled by something. I want to have control. I don't want to give up masturbating for good, but I want to have control over the habit, just like the food, right? Being more aware of what I'm doing with my mouth. What else is going on? And plus, fasting has some benefits to your immune system. And obviously, I need to keep that strong when I go on these road trips to view the night sky. I don't know if I need to, because I have the antibodies to COVID-19, so I'm not sure how that plays out. I wonder if I fast too long, if I'll get rid of the antibodies. That would not be a good thing. Anyways, see, what really annoys me is that we put so much effort into social distancing. We're willing to give up our jobs to social distance, to wash our hands. You know, we've turned our nation into a nation of people with OCD with washing their hands, and yet we don't have the nerve to tell people that, hey, maybe you shouldn't eat sugar because that might poison your immune system and turn you into a vector for not only COVID-19, but all the other problems, right? Colds, flus, maybe sexually transmitted diseases, and potentially COVID-20 when it comes around, right? Because we never know what's going to come into our ecosystem. But yeah, we're willing to give up our jobs over it. We're willing to be paranoid. You know, we're willing to teach our children that if somebody comes within 6 feet of you, they could kill you. I mean, that's going to be a scary one. You have somebody who's 4 or 5 years old, and the message they're picking up is that when people come within 6 feet, they annihilate each other. It's not gonna be nice to think about the psychological impact when they grow up. And yet, we continue to drink our sodas. You know, actually, I think soda is selling very well at the grocery store because people are just bored out of their minds, right? Just something to ponder about. Anyways, I'll make another update at some point. Thanks for watching.